Hello students, now we are going to see Unit Test 1 General Instructions, Subject Science, duration of time to write exam 1 hour, maximum marks allotted in this test 25 marks. In very first we are going to see portions for the test. Students, you should read these 3 chapters for the test. Chapter 2 is Matter Around Us Pure. Chapter 8 Motion. Chapter 9 Force and Laws of Motion. Yes. General instructions of the test. Read the questions carefully. Write down the question numbers correctly. And the answers should be written neatly. Yes. Read questions 1 or 2 times. You understand that questions, what they asked and what you write in answer. Yes? Okay. Question pattern in this test having only one Roman, that is MCQ or choose the correct answer. There are 25 questions having, each question carries 1 mark. Students, you are expected to write answers only. Answers you should write with the question and number and option also. I given example below. You should write answers like example. Okay, yes. Dear students, revised content for the test chapter 2 is Matter Around Us Pure. In this chapter we have learned 2 types of mixers, that is homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture, and also we have learned 3 types of solution, that is true solution, suspension and colloidal solution. Yes dears, and also we have studied types of separation, that is 2 miscible liquids are mixed together, how to separate the liquids. Okay, and also solid and liquid mixed means that how to separate the liquids and solids. Okay dears, this and all we have studied in this chapter, and finally in this chapter we have studied element and compounds. What is element and what is compounds. Okay dears, then the next chapter is chapter 8 Motion. In this chapter we have studied distance and displacement, uniform motion and non-uniform motion, and speed, velocity, acceleration, equations of motion. The equations of motion having 3 types of equation, and also we have studied by graphical repetition method. Okay dears, and finally we have studied in this chapter uniform circular motion. Then finally you have revised in the test chapter 9 Force and Laws of Motion. In this chapter we have learned balanced force and unbalanced force, Newton's first law of motion. The Newton's first law of motion give the inertia of motion. The types of inertia also we have studied 3 types of inertia, the inertia of direction, the inertia of rest and inertia of motion. Yes dears, and Newton's second law of motion, this law gives force. The force derived the mathematical equations of second law of motions. Okay dears, and Newton's third law of motion, finally we have studied in this chapter conservation of momentum. And also you should read book back exercise questions, and every chapters inside you should read, dear students. Thank you.